to the final table day of PokerStars.net APPT Macau. It has been an exciting tournament all week. Only a tournament of this size could give us a final table as diverse as this. There are players from all over the world, from all walks of life and poker experiences. Take a look at the 9 gentlemen left to battle it out for the very first APPT title of Season 4. Seat 1 is Victorino Torres. He's a 33-year-old attorney from the North Mariana Islands. He has 396,000 chips to start this final table. He's only been playing poker for about 3 years and prefers cash games over tournaments. But he may just be humble about his tournament credentials, as he does know tournaments well enough to make this final table. And just to his left in seat 2 is Kai Paulsen from Norway. He has 528,000 chips to start this final table. He is probably the most familiar poker player at this final table. He's been playing this game for about 6 years, almost all of them professional. His tournament winnings are upwards of $370,000. Jeppe Drivsholm is in the 3 seat. The Danish amateur is actually sort of quasi-homeless at the moment. He's been traveling the world for 3 years and is calling Macau his home temporarily. Well, home field advantage is paying off for him, as he is the second largest stack to start this final table with just over 1.2 million chips. And Keith Hawkins in the 4 seat came all the way from merry old England. His handle online is The Camel, and he's racked up over $500,000 worth of multi-table tournament cashes. He will need that experience, as he is the short stack to start this final table with 174,000 chips. Albert Kim is in the 5 seat. He is a professional poker player from Staten Island, New York. The 28-year-old turned pro about 3 years ago and has managed to rack up a slew of heavy cashes. That experience will serve him well, as he will start with 436,000 chips. And the closest thing we have to a local here at APPT Macau in the 6th seat is Chong Cheong from Hong Kong. The 55-year-old businessman from Hong Kong prefers cash games over tournaments, but he's also won a handful of events here at the PokerStars Macau Poker Room. He will have 904,000 chips to start this final table. And in the 7th seat is Cole Swanick from New Zealand. He's 20 years old and an online qualifier. He qualified through PokerStars through the $22 rebuys. Doing pretty well for himself. He has 1.2 million. That's right, an online qualifier is the chip leader to start this final table. And from San Jose, Costa Rica, in the 8th seat is Brian Green. This is his very first APPT event, but the 48-year-old has had a long and prestigious career playing poker. Although he is technically a businessman, he's been playing poker for 12 years and has over $650,000 in tournament winnings. He will have 970,000 chips to start this final table. And last but certainly not least is Kenny Nielsen, a 36-year-old physical therapist from Denmark. He's been playing poker for 8 years, predominantly as a hobby, and as seems to be the theme at this final table, he prefers cash games over tournaments. He is actually one of 2 Danish players at this final table, and at the start of play today, he will have 791,000 chips. So will Cole Swanick, an online qualifier, take down the very first APPT title in Season 4, or will experienced pros Albert Kim or Kai Paulsen slay the dragons here in Macau? Stay tuned to PokerStars.tv to find out.